right, good morning, everyone. Well, let's get in here and let's see. Let's see. I was prepared this morning. I'm ready for some coffee. All right, let's see together. 101. 101. Yay. All right. Let's let me get this into the doctor and I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, good morning, everyone. I have gotten my glucose level, and I got Chico up this morning, got him all dressed and everything. Because these clothes, I have to take him out of them because he kind of wiggles his way out of them. And another thing is that when it gets cold like this, for some reason my nose, it's just constantly, and it's just, it always has my whole life. Now he's shivering, so he's up in my arms right now. We have an oscillating heating fan on right now, and it is heating up the house wonderfully. And so, yeah, so we are enjoying getting ourselves warm this morning and having ourselves a nice cup of coffee together. He likes smelling my mouth. And so Chico and I are going to get ourselves warm this morning, along with you. And we're going to sit here and enjoy our coffee while I hold him and get him warm for a little while. And once he stops shivering, then I'll put him in his bed over there. This morning, Chico opted. I gave him options in this cold weather to go outside or to use his pee pads. And he chose his pee pads this morning. He's trying to stay warm. And so I do give him the option. And this morning when he got up, he went straight to his pee pad. I do keep it down. I have 2 of them and I'll rotate them. Every day I'm washing one of them. And so, and then I put the new one down, okay? And so after about 24 hours, then I pick it up and put it in the washer and put the other one down, and rotate them. So every day I'm washing one of them. And in the morning, I guess, yesterday morning, he opted for the pee pad, and this morning he opted for the pee pad. But once we get started and going, he's ready to go outside and go for walks, full-blown walks. But in this cold weather, in the morning, he doesn't want to go outside. And you know what? Who can blame him? Who can blame him? I know that, I'm going to go down here because I know you guys want to see Chico. I know that shivering like that is painful. It is for me. And so I just assume that it is for Chico as well. And so my goal, he was really warm this morning, and didn't want to get out of bed. So I laid in bed with him to help keep him warm. And then when he decided to get up, yeah, he started getting chilled. So we're in this warm room, staying warm. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do this morning, having our coffee. What I want to do as soon as he stops chilling is to get answering your comments in the comments section. And so I spend every morning reading and answering your comments, and as long as I can, I'm going to read and answer your comments as long as I can. And so I read them all. And Yeah, so I'm learning new terminology as well. Um, One of the viewers um, is reminding me and correcting me that it's not carbs, but grams of carbs. And so I'm working on that. I'm working on correctly identifying it as grams of carbs instead of carbs. And I appreciate the correction, by the way. I do. I'm not complaining. I appreciate it. Um, it's an opportunity for me to learn something new and to get my terminology. If I'm going to put it out there, I might as well use the correct terminology. And so, I appreciate you for correcting me. All right, his shivering is getting lower, and so we're going to move on to answering your comments, and then we'll see what we get into today. All right, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. It's time to get myself motivated. So I'm going to give myself 1 hour to get myself put together. So this is what I'm wearing right now. In 1 hour, I will come back and show you what I've done. I got myself together, folks. I do. And now what I'm going to do, coffee's cold. Chico is eating his breakfast. So let's get in the kitchen and let's make me some breakfast, heat up my coffee, and I'm ready for this day to roll because I had something waiting at the door for me this morning, and I can't wait to get it on my bed for tonight. I splurged with some of my Christmas money and bought myself a heated mattress cover. And so it's going on the bed for tonight, okay? So we're going to get busy. My goal for today now is to pull the sheets off, get them washed, because I'm going to pull them off to put the mattress cover on anyway. Might as well go ahead and wash and dry them. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and wash and dry them and get that done. I typically would have been doing it on Monday, but I'm going to do it today since I'm going to pull it off anyway. And that's one less thing that I'll have to do on Monday. And I'm going to get in there and make some breakfast. So I'm thinking I have the sausage patties left. So I am thinking I'm going to do 2 eggs over easy, sausage, and a piece of toast. I've been on that kick, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm bringing y'all in because I'm embarrassed about this, but this is real here in the state of Texas. And I want y'all to see this. Okay. These are what we call crazy ants, sugar ants, whatever you want to call them. And these things invade into our homes when it gets cold like this. And they just like come out of the ground up to the surface and just come into our homes. And overnight, this was clean. I cleaned this up last night. And they just made their way in. So I am cleaning up my counter from these things with soapy water. Everything gets cleaned with soapy water. And the reason is because the soapy water, leaving it on my counter, is what is killing these ants, okay? It's a trick I learned when I was doing summer camp. All right, and my little teenage children would come in with their snacks from summer camp, and we want to keep them, and it's fine, they can keep them, but soapy water is what kills ants, okay? So I had to come in and go through everything. These are going to have to go somewhere other than, Chico doesn't like them. He'll carry them around, he'll bury them, he'll do everything with them. I found them in the couch, I found them in corners of the house, but he doesn't like them. He won't eat them. So they're gonna have to go somewhere else, either to pound, or I do have friends that have dogs that maybe they'll like them. There's no point in me keeping them here if you don't like them. All right, so they also come up on top of my vent over the stove. And they die there too. Because guess what? I got soapy water, wipe them down, and oh, Chico, get down from there. And leave the soapy water on. So that they don't get like into other parts of the house. Yeah. All right. There we go. Now, I'm going to rinse everything off. Now we can get busy cooking. Because those things are gone now. Everywhere that I saw them, wiped down with soapy water. Oh, Chico. Oh, people. Chico is quite the, you better not jump on that. He is quite the handful, people. All right. So here we go. We've got the sausage in the skillet over there. We've got the griddle heating up. I am about to take out one piece of bread, my toast this morning. And I'm going to get out a knife and the butter. Butter is not spreadable even on my countertop. So I'm going to do that. There and then there. There we go. A little pat of butter. It wasn't even the whole like pat. It was about half a pat. Then I'm going to come in here and put these over. Get me a plate. Chico, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, Chico. A plate right over here. Y'all can see part of the plate. And I'll come back when this is done. All right, so here's my breakfast for this morning. A couple of eggs, 2 pieces of sausage, and sola toast. And this has 10 grams of carbs. And I'm gonna call it 4 ounces of protein. Each egg is a protein and each sausage. So 4 proteins, 10 grams of carbs. While I'm heating up my coffee, I'm bringing you in to show you that Chico is so proud of himself that he wrestled with the pillow on the couch this morning. These are the covers that I got from Temu for Christmas, and he's really enjoying those pillows. He loves them, and he's figured out how to get on the couch. He's big enough now that he can get on the couch by himself. Look at that boy. He's got all of his toys out.
I put him up 3 times already this morning. 3 times. He has found a toy that I had from Spice that he enjoys. And so that's what I'm doing is I'm pulling out the toys that I have for Spice, washing them up, getting them all cleaned up really good. And then we're going to see which ones he enjoys and which ones he doesn't like. The treats he didn't like, so those are going to go away. I am also going to get a handle on some things. So, you know, I told you I didn't have a task for today, but one created itself, okay? And what it is that um, in my bedroom, which I'm not going to show you, okay, but in my bedroom, I had my winter clothes out. I put them in large, like vacuum seal bags, and I had got my winter clothes out, and within a day, Chico had ripped and tore up one of those bags. And so all my clothes, which I almost never do, were all over the floor. He had stretched them out all over the floor. And so I'm going to wash them, okay, because they've been stored for a year. And so in the washer is the first load of my winter clothes that I'm going to get out. I'm going to look at, I'm going to divide them between fall and Christmas and New Year's. You know, fall stuff is October and November, which is the browns and the yellows and that kind of stuff. And then the um, the Christmas kind of clothes and into January is going to be in another bag. That way I can label it and say fall clothes. I can label it and say um, December, January clothes. All right, Christmas clothes. And then I'll store those in the house. I won't put them in the storage. And yeah, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to wear them through this month. And then come February or so, when the cool weather is gone, when the cold weather is gone, then I will pack it back up and vacuum seal them in bags, dividing it up and getting it organized so that I know what's in the bags and label the bags. Okay. That was the problem that I had this year is I had to pull all of the bags out because I didn't know what was in them. And so I'm going to put all of my winter bedding as well packed away into those bags. Not necessarily I do have a quilt that my mom made for my bed, and that was packed away, but I don't want it packed away because I want to be able to pull it out and put it on my bed and use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack the quilts and the bed covers that are not seasonal in a different bag so that I will have them ready to go onto the bed, wash them, dry them, and pack them away in plastic bags so they're ready to go onto a bed when I need them. The rest of the thermal stuff, that kind of stuff, what do you call them? Flannel sheets, those kinds of things will be packed for the winter. And so I'll get them out probably in the first frost. I'll label it so I'll know winter bedding, so I'll know that that's to make my bed up for next winter. And I'm going to wash and dry and then put them away so that all I have to do is pull them out and put them on the bed. They'll be ready. So that's my goal for this kind of project. I'm taking these projects really small, and this morning it wasn't one that I had planned on doing, but it is one that needed to be done. And because Chico had ripped up that bag and gotten all my clothes all over the floor in the bedroom, I needed to get that done. So it presented itself as something that needed to get done. So that's what I'm working on today. Everyone, I just got back from taking Chico for a walk, and it is cold outside. I have my coat on with my hoodie, and I do have also my apron on, and then my shirt underneath it. So I'm layered. But one of the things that I wanted to get out and try is, remember a few months ago I got these gloves from Temu, and I wanted to try these out. Now, this is not sponsored, okay? But when I did get them, it wasn't cold here, okay? So I wanted to see if these would hold up to being outside, and they do, okay? I will leave the link down below. It's not, like I said, it's not sponsored. But I do want to let you know that it does have rubber grips on it to help you grip things. It also has a rough tip on the pointer finger and the thumb, so you can grip things this way as well. And it is a little big for me. I would have probably gone a smaller size for myself, because I have small hands. I have very small hands. So if you're a normal person, normal sized, and not everything small like me, then these would be great for people that have long fingers. I have very short, small hands, okay? So, but I like them. They're going to be fine. I'm going to be using them periodically throughout this cold snap and giving it a try. I've been giving it a try for yesterday and today, and it's keeping my hands warm while I'm outside. That was one of the issues that I was having when it was cold, and it's supposed to be another cold snap coming too. So I'm going to take them off when I'm inside, and I'm going to fold them up just like you would, gloves. They are much better than the knit gloves that you can get like at Dollar Tree and stuff. They do a better job, a way better job than that. And then I'm going to take it and put it in the pocket of my jacket here, my hoodie. And I have 3 or 4 hoodies like this, plus like probably about 4 or 5 sweaters. I don't have a winter coat, and part of the reason is because I have had winter coats over the years, and to be honest, I don't, okay, so I did wear them, but I prefer the hoodie, and I only wore them if I was going to like professional meetings and things like that. If I was going to work looking professional, or I was going to professional meetings. But everyday wear, I like my hoodies, I like my sweaters. And so they keep me warm. They do a good job. It doesn't get cold, like icy cold very often here. And so a winter coat is not necessary here. You can do it with layers of sweaters. And so typically what I do is turtleneck, sweater over the top of it, then a sweater on top of that, and then I get some good gloves, and I'm good to go. Okay. And so I'm glad to have found these gloves and tried them out. And like I said, I will link you down below the link on it so that you can find it, easily find it. But like I said, it's not sponsored, okay? It's just FYI, I finally got to use these gloves, and I like them. I'm liking them. I also want to come in and let you know that if you see my nose red, it's because I'm having issues with anytime it gets cold. For some reason, I have issues, like my nose runs, it itches, it gets dry up in there. I have just a nasal spray saline solution that I spray up in there a couple of times a day, just to keep it moist up in there, because I know what it is. It's the heaters in the house, okay? I did clean them up and got them cleaned up and dust free before I turned them on, so that you don't have that burn smell in your house. I did that with all of them. But it still does it, and it's part of the reason is because it gets dry. The air gets dry from all the heat going in the house. And so, yeah, so that is what it is. And so I just keep the saline solution and I use it throughout the cold snaps. And then my nose, like, I don't know why it does that, but it does. Does it happen to y'all? Let me know in the comments below. Does that happen to y'all as well? Everyone, I am really getting things done off the camera today. I've done one load of laundry all the way through. Second one is in the dryer. The third one is in the washer. And I got the heating pad on my bed. And so I am moving through things today. Okay. And I already have my second meal of the day ready. I'm just going to have that another bowl of that chicken soup. I already know. It's already written in my plan for the rest of the day and into tomorrow as well. I'm planning as I go, and then I'll pull something else out of my freezer that needs to get used up, and we'll use that up. And that's the way I'm going to be working through the January and February, and maybe even to March, to get some of this stuff used up that I already have in the freezer. Hey everyone. I turned the camera on and started coughing. How do you like them apples? Oh, I tell you what. Today's been quite a busy day. I have not taken a rest or nap or lay down at all today. And the part of the reason is because I've been getting things done in my house. I'm on that kick where I'm getting things done. And so it is... I'm trying to figure out what time it is. It is 5:22 right now, and Chico has been out for a walk just now. Oh, that hurt. That one hurt. And let's just say Chico takes me for a walk, okay? And so here we go with my glucose, 93. And I am getting these glucose readings done, and .9, so I'm in ketosis, which is good. I'm going to get these readings into the doctor, get my blood pressure measured, answer the questions, and while all this is going on, my soup from yesterday is heating up in the microwave. It sure is. It sure is. So, and Chico, tell him I got the zoomies. Tell him. Tell him I got the zoomies. Tell him. Tell him it's cold outside. I do have the dryer going right now, for those of you that are wondering, and there's two reasons for it. I do have the sheets, the flannel sheets that I washed in it, but it also helps heat up the house. And so on cold days, those are the days that I save to do my laundry, because it helps heat up the house. And I want to get my laundry finished today, so it's done. So that's been my focus today, is laundry. Good evening, everyone. I have my bowl of soup here, and it is 1/3 of the soup. And this broth is so good and comforting. It's so good. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this chicken vegetable soup tonight. And it's hot. It's hot, but it's good. And I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this chicken vegetable soup, and then we'll get in the kitchen and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do tonight. Good evening, everyone. It is a little after 6:30 in the evening, and I am done for today. I have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4 loads of laundry done. The fifth one is in the washer right now. And I'm going through my winter clothes and pulling out the items that I want to keep, things I want to get rid of, and washing as I go. So that way in this winter blast I can get out my scarves. You can see I have one on right now. I can get out my scarves and my sweaters and my jackets and my coats and use them, and then I'm going to sort them out. And so that's kind of been my mission today, along with cooking myself breakfast. I've been on 4 walks with Chico, and so I've been busy. I've been busy. And I'm going to sit here and have a cup of coffee and chill out. The load that's in the dryer that is not running right now, and the load that's in the washer can wait till tomorrow. I just wanted to get them done. Tomorrow when I get up in the morning, I'll start the dryer, and that way I'll be fresh, because those are like hang up clothes. And so when it gets done with the dryer, I want to hang them up immediately or fold them up if they need to be folded up. And so I want to be fresh for that. It's 6:30 in the evening. I want to chill out right now. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming in and spending the day with me. It just absolutely makes my day. And even though I didn't really cook anything new today, I did show you, this is me, and this is the reality. And I try to be very real with everyone and let you know exactly day to day what this is like, trying to stay on this eating plan and still enjoy my food. And so, yes, there are some things that I cannot have, for sure. But there are other things that I can have in a very small quantity. And so, such as the mixed vegetables, we're checking to see if it's going to toss me out of ketosis. All right. And so I'm going to eat it. I ate it yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Now, what I might do is I might make this again at some point, and it's a 3-meal recipe, so I might eat one and take 2 of them and freeze them into cubes and vacuum seal them so that I will have them for later. But today, this is going to be like, this is soup weather, so that's why I didn't freeze it. It's because it's soup weather. So I'm going to go ahead and eat them, okay? And we're going to enjoy my coffee. If you don't know, this is decaf coffee I have in the evening, regular coffee in the morning, and in between I drink a big giant glass of electrolytes. And so, yeah, that's pretty much. Now I did get up and get motivated this morning and got, I need to put lotion on my hands. I've been washing my hands like crazy today. I went in, today, Saturdays is usually, I do it once a week, okay? And so I wash my hair once a week. So today is Saturday, so that's why I told you this morning I need to get myself motivated and give me an hour to get myself together, because I needed to get into the shower and get my hair washed and leave the conditioner in there for a while, and then rinse it out. My hair, taking care of my hair it's a 2-day ordeal, all right? It doesn't take all day, but the first day that I wash my hair. I wash it, condition it real well, let it sit in there, and then I rinse it out. And then on day 2, what I do is I go in with the heat protectant moisturizer, and I spray it all in there and get it really, really good. And then I blow dry it, and I put hair oil on it to keep it moisturized, and especially the ends of them. And that way, when I only have to go and get just the tips trimmed every 2 months. And so, are you okay over there, Chico? Are you all right? You are arguing with something. But I want to thank you guys for coming in and spending the day with me and having coffee with me in the morning and coffee with me in the evening. And above all, though, I want you to be blessed, because you guys bless me each and every day just by showing up, watching my videos, leaving comments, leaving likes, subscribing. All of that stuff doesn't cost you anything but a few minutes of your time. And it does wonders for me. Share, share, share as well. If you share it with your friends and family, maybe I'll get more subscribers. So letting people in your realm know about me. Chances are, if you like what I do, my content, people around you will enjoy it as well. So share it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.